Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rock Room. I checked some tumblers, been going at it for like a week and a half, and boy, just no change. They gotta grind and grind and grind, so you know how that goes. Just keep letting them grind. I mean, you can do stones two different ways if you like a super clean finish, or if you like a little bit of a rough texture on them. All depends. Some people like them both ways. So I checked them, and the superior agates need to go a while yet. There's still some pretty rough stuff. I was able to, since as you grind away, the stones kind of disappear. So I was able to throw a bunch of other stuff, keep dumping extra stuff in there to fill it back up to 3/4 full. So the big Wisconsin field agates, I didn't check that yet, because I've got some pretty coarse grit. I got like 36 size, whatever, grain size, or whatever that counts. I have that in there, so that can go a while. It'll go a couple weeks before you even start grinding the grains down, because there's some pretty heavy duty grains. So I'm gonna let that one keep tumbling. I'm gonna open it up and check it. So I did do some more cutting, and I found some really, not found, but as I cut, found some pretty cool looking stuff that I didn't know. One of them kind of looks like a stromatolite, and I thought, wow, that was like really bizarre. It's not what I expected. So we'll take a look at some stuff I cut, because there's nothing to check on the tumblers right now. So let's just look at some of the stuff I cut, shall we? Okay, now here's a stone. I found this. It's just kind of like my typical of my field agates. Nothing extraordinary about. It looked just pretty typical of what I find. But wait till you see this thing cut open. All right, so now I got this wet. Now you ready for this? Check that craziness going on in there. So, wow, what would cause that other than melted globby something? I don't even know. If that's, if it's a stromatolite, I would not think so, because it just doesn't look like any kind of anything living or dying. I just don't know. It's just, that's just not a bizarre looking rock. Close in on some of this. Get a little pink there. Lots of banding. If this is some weird type of agate or something, I would not think so, because the outside just doesn't look anything out of the ordinary. But wow, is that crazy? That little piece there. That's definitely one for the strange book. There's a little tiny guy. It's kind of interesting. You see a lot of pluming going on in there. And I just dropped it. It's got a couple of that nice little pluming going on. This is one's got some good looking orange, almost glowy.
Almost like it glows. Most of it's just ordinary, plain, but got that glowy orange on there. Kind of neat. Kind of a bigger one here. It's got some pretty neat stuff. And a pretty nice size one here too. You can see this is a real kind of conglomerate-y looking one. Now this is one I had high hopes for, because it had that nice looking pattern, but it's still alright. But you know, definitely nothing I would have expected. Let me say, it looked on the outside, it looked like, wow, this will be really nice looking. Again, this one had a lot of banding on it, and it still does. It's got like a lot of nice peach colors. I know the lighting's not that great. It said it was supposed to be sunny today, but it's not. Of course, it's never sunny. But kind of alright. Now this one, I did not have too much promise as far as what this may look like. Oh, I broke it. But wow, would you look at that? Wow, is that crazy? And then you go with all these banding up on top, and you get this explosion of color on the bottom, pinks and purples, oranges and yellows. And yes, the light is not good in here right now, but wow, this is crazy looking. There's a pretty thin piece I was able to cut off that too. And you can see how translucent it is. But wow, that's a beautiful rock. Jeez, I love that one. There's one of those conglomerate looking ones, and yeah, it's kind of like what it looks like on the inside. All those little stones stuck together. Now this one just looked like your average chunk of yellow jasper. It's kind of interesting on the inside. You can see a lot of agatization going on. Now this one, again, kind of plain, but it's got this crazy looking spider webbing going on. It's like spider web pluming. And there's this one. Kind of see some banding and kind of carried through. Got some interesting banding. Not much for color, but it's alright. Another one with that kind of same banding pattern. This one's kind of got that kind of like a wormy, lots of tiny little agatization going on in that. And here's one of those real glassy, real plumy. Lots of plume going through there. Okay, set this down here for a second here. Whoops, sorry. If you look here with the where are we at here? You can see the pluming. Whoop, let me go here. Let me look here. Let me zoom out a little bit. You know, if you can kind of see the pluming going on in here, maybe not, right? My phone keeps trying to adjust to the brightness, but you know, it's pretty thin, but you can still see there's a lot of pluming going on in there. Now here's a real big one, similar to that last one with that lots of pluming going on. Now this one is a pretty thick chunk. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, well. Let me see, it always tries to refocus itself. I don't know how I can do this. Oh, there we go. Now you can see the, this is a pretty thick chunk. Whoop. Pretty thick chunk. And you can see the, well, what I say, hard to get this thing to focus. But definitely lets a lot of light go through there. A lot of pluming. There's another little piece of that. Like I say, now, you know, you can definitely see that pluming and the translucency of this. Here's another big boy. I don't know if you remember this one from one of the earlier videos where I found it. You could see that banding going on. And yes, it's still banded. Oh, this is black from the saw. It's got some pretty interesting banding going on in there. Alright, like I say, a short video this week. I gotta get back out on the road. Just a day again to get home, change the laundry, get some more food, head back out on the road. This will be one of the last rushes that we do for the Valentine's flower rush season. So hope everybody's happy with their flowers. Remember, I'm the guy bringing them, right? The only person bringing them? No, there's all kinds of flower companies out. So I'll get this run done and then I get back to business as usual, which is usual, you know, how stuff goes. So again, thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks to people for subscribing and commenting and liking videos. I appreciate it. I like knowing the fact that people are into the same hobby that we're all into. So we all love our rocks. We all love looking at rocks. So let's just keep looking at more rocks. Thanks everybody again. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for another video.